There's a lot of information that a lot of people just do not know. And one thing is what Narcan looks like and how it actually is administered for someone that overdosed. So Rick Adebato and Jason Hayes from Fayette Events are going to do a short little presentation on that, and then we're going to go on to the next speaker.
Good evening, everyone. This is Narcan. This is the most used drug that we carry in our drug box in our ambulances. We carry a total of 32 different types of drugs in our ambulance. This drug in particular, we use it 3 times more than all the other combined. One person, the last night at the county fair, this past fall, we had to use 12 of these just to get them to breathe again. Just to give you the gravity of the situation, we set a record for 14 overdoses this past Friday. 13 of them got Narcan, and 1 of them got the services of Dr. Riley. Jason's going to demonstrate on how we give Narcan. It's a simple procedure. It's used to save lives. We do it every day, 4 to 6 times a day on average. Jason, there's a amorizer that goes on the end of the Narcan. By the way, this is not real Narcan. It's water. This is too expensive. Half of the dose goes into one nostril, and the other half of the dose goes into the other nostril. Please take advantage of the displays around. If you need to talk to someone, you need to get people to where they need to go.
How long do you wait before you give them a second dose?
I think we're going to hold off till the end for questions.
Say that I've always done.
That's okay. Great. Thank you.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. Yeah, we are going to have questions at the end. Our representatives are here, county commissioners are here, and any questions at the end. We're just going to get through this program because we have a lot more to go. Our next speaker is actually Stephanie Welch. She's a recovery specialist with Islands Hospital with their new Center of Excellence. Last week I actually got to go and visit their setup up at the hospital. It's a really nice place. I'm really excited for them to be open. Stephanie's going to talk about her experiences and also about the recovery center and because they're going to play a major role in our battle with this epidemic here in Collinsville. So I'll give it to Stephanie. Come on.
Hi guys, my name is Stephanie. I'm a person in long-term recovery. What that means is I learned to live my life without the use of drugs and alcohol, any mood or mind-altering substance. And it's not easy. I couldn't do that without a program of recovery in my life and people around me that support me. I work as a recovery specialist at Islands Hospital Center of Excellence. I'm just going to kind of tell you my story a little bit and then tell you what we do as recovery specialists and how we can help the community. And when I was a child, I grew up, normal family. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 4, but they still had a really good relationship. I was raised with good morals, values, did good in school, all that stuff, got good grades, was a cheerleader, like sports, all that stuff. And then, I graduated, and I was in a few car accidents, and, I started working in a bar too, I got addicted to pain pills. My doctor prescribed me. It started out with Vicodin. I was taking them how I was supposed to, and it progressed. I had a doctor giving me 90 OC60s plus 120 of the breakthrough pills. Plus, I told him I had a migraine, so he gave me 30 extra pills on top of that. So that's what I was getting monthly. 15 years ago, we didn't know. I had no idea that prescription drugs I could get addicted not too long, after, I was getting them, and I was running out of them, 2 weeks into the month. It was supposed to last me a month. And, I started getting into some trouble. I lost my insurance, and, I resorted to, writing fake prescriptions. And me, who never even had a speeding ticket in my life, started, I was in trouble for writing a fake prescription. I was looking at 1 to 2 years in jail. And, that was scary for me. And that kind of scared me a little bit. I wound up going into my first rehab not too long after that. And my motive behind that probably wasn't the best motive. I was thinking I'd get into a rehab and it would look good to the judge. And I got into rehab, and I started using right after I got out of rehab. It wasn't too long. It was just I went to the same people that I was hanging out with before. And by that time, when I got out of rehab, probably 3 weeks later, I started using heroin because I didn't have insurance. I couldn't get the prescription drugs anymore. It was expensive. $1 a milligram they were getting sold to me on the street. So I started using heroin, and 3 weeks later, it progressed. I started using it intravenously, and after that, my life kind of just fell apart. I started working at different bars here and there. I got in trouble with the law. I wound up going to jail for a month. Went to rehab again. And the second time I went to rehab, after I went to rehab, I did outpatient, and I started going to meetings. Started going to 12-step fellowship meetings. And the outpatient rehab kind of required me to go to those. So it was a forceful, they were being forceful at first. And I was clean, and I say that because I wasn't working in a program. I use the quotes, I wasn't working in a program. I was going to meetings and, just kind of going through the motions. I had 9 months where I was abstinent from drugs. And then I started working in the bar again and started drinking because drinking was never my problem. It was the opiates. So I started drinking, and a month later, I started back to my drug of choice. It didn't take long. And I was angry at myself. I thought, going to those meetings, I picked a few things up here and there, and I wanted to go back, but I was so I felt so much guilt and shame because I started using drugs again, and I didn't go back. I was back out using for a year or more, and it got to the point where it wasn't just the heroin; it was drinking. I was getting blackout drunk, not remembering where I was, the night before. Using other drugs that I thought I never. Well, when I was little, I used to say, I was never going to do anything. You see, you picture, people use this as an analogy all the time. You picture heroin addicts as people living in the streets, dirty, and in reality, that's not the case. Drugs don't discriminate. It could be wealthy, any neighborhood. But so I wound up going to jail again, but this time I wasn't angry. I wasn't angry yet. I got pulled over on the way home from work one day, and I was grateful because I wanted to stop using drugs, but I didn't know how. They say that once you pick up that first one, you're that's a choice. And I believe that when I was abstinent for 9 months, I knew that once I started, I was going to start, it was just going to get bad. I knew that, but I couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop. So, my probation officer stepped in, and I had a warrant. And I went to jail, and when I got to jail, I was just grateful. I was grateful that I didn't have to wake up the next day and try to find, money to get drugs. Because, I did some crazy things, stole money off my parents, stole from stores, things that I thought I would never do because I was raised better than that. went to jail, I went to rehab again, and when I came home, like, I started going to outpatient. And I started going to meetings again. But the thing that was different for me this time, you know, when I went to this outpatient program, they had these certified recovery specialists, which, you know, the last time I went there, it was a new thing. Like, they didn't really have them. It wasn't like common. And I went there, and you know, I explained to them, like, I was embarrassed to start going back to the meetings, and you know, I was afraid of what people would say or think, and you know, they just kind of, you know, my certified recovery specialist just, you know, kind of guided me, you know, because she's been where I've been, and like that's the whole point of a certified recovery specialist. Like, we're peer-to-peer support. We've been where you've been. You know, we have resources. Like, we can connect you to different resources in the community, like outside the community. We can get people into treatment centers. You know, I know just this past week we got a few people into a treatment center, and sometimes you call and they say it's a 3-week wait, which an addict can't wait. Like, when they want to get clean, like when they want to stop using drugs, you know, you can't tell them that you have to wait a week or 2 or 3 weeks. You know, so it's a struggle. Like, we can't work miracles, but we, you know, if you have the right connections, you know, we can get people into facilities pretty quickly. You know, we're there to support them. Like, not everybody's idea of recovery is the same. Like, nobody recovers the same. Like, my way might not work for somebody else. And there's many different ways. There's many different, like, support groups that, you know, people can go to. You know, and if they're struggling with other things in their life, you know, we can help them through that too. You know, we have wonderful things going on at the COE. We have Jeannie, who she does like meditation and stuff like that. We I'm like nervous. Sorry. I think it's the microphone. I think it's on the microphone. But yeah. I don't know. Like, we're there for not just the addicts, but like family members. If you have any questions, like, we're there to guide you. You know, I don't know. That's all.
Thank you, Stephanie. I tell you, it takes a lot to stand there and give a rundown of your life and to see how you've recovered and how you're going to help others. And I just so much respect for you, and I really appreciate you. Just a couple numbers, and there's, like I said, there's brochures over the Highlands has over there, and also we're going to get this number out as best as we can, but it's 724-970-5465 or 724-970-4276. Those two numbers you can call. You'll get Stephanie, you'll get Stephen. There's a third person, Mary Ann's back there. Somebody will answer the phone if you're in a crisis. You know somebody that's going through it. Give them that phone number. Have them call them. They will help. I promise you that. And that's what we want. We want people not to be embarrassed that they're going through this. That's not how it works. We got to come to terms with it and know that everyone, we want to help and you're going to go through it. We're not the only one going through it. But thanks again to Stephanie. And now we're going to, we heard from a mother that lost a child, and now we're going to hear from a daughter that lost a mother. Really proud of Haley, Nikki. She's come so far. She actually did a YouTube video, anti-drug YouTube video. I just put it up on my mayor's page. Please go review it. She's actually, I didn't know this, but she's actually in the running for a $10,000 scholarship for school because of this video. And so we're going to do everything we can to get her video to the top. And hopefully we can help her win this competition. But she's here today to talk about her life, and I just want to thank you for being here. So Haley, you're up.